the effects of the injuries. So in in all the counties in the country and most of these areas which are affected today, we have teams of young ladies and young men who are trained to be able to respond to such emergencies. So and we also monitor the indicators, and as it started today, we activated these teams, and they have been able to respond to injuries of various types, but mostly around bleeding and some minor fractures. And with that, therefore, we have faced different experiences, because our responders are forced to operate in the same environment with those who are injured, because our aim is to offer timely relief or timely first aid to those who are injured. So we find these young boys and girls facing the same, if it is tear gas, if it is the threat of injuries. Unfortunately, we have had to treat some of our own as they continue to try and save lives. Some of them are injured in the process, and we are really calling for all the parties involved to allow these members to access those who are injured.
Yeah, we'll be talking about access, but let's talk about the scope of the injuries. We are seeing, like I said, bullets, what looks like proper live bullets that are being fired at this unarmed protesters. But in terms of the scope of the injuries, what are some of the injuries that are being presented across hospitals? Aside from, of course, gunshot wounds, what are people being admitted across the country with injuries, and what's the scope of those injuries looking like?
Yeah, what we are receiving are types of, as I said, injuries which are causing bleeding, whether cuts, for some form of cuts, and quick analysis cannot be able to really define what caused these injuries, because we are really receiving and treating them on the go. Our main objective is to stem that bleeding. So maybe falls and other accidents within the same environment.
Do we have numbers yet? Do we know the scope of the injuries and the magnitude in terms of the numbers that are being brought into hospital by your officers? We
still have teams in the field. We cannot say exactly what numbers, but we have multiple numbers which are being evacuated, first of all, offered first aid and evacuated to the hospital.